Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukham Karoti Vacha Pangum Langate Girim Yat Krupatam Ham Vande Shri Gurum Dinatarine Hare Krishna. So today we'll see verse number 4 of chapter 14. So Krishna is explaining about the contact of Jiva with the Prakriti, how it starts. So in the third verse, he explained about the when this creation happens. So the Prakriti and Jiva, these are the two things, right? So Prakriti is inert matter and it's considered as mother. And Krishna gives the seed in form of Jiva. So this verse actually is also on the same line. Okay. Sarva Yonishu Kaunteya
Sarvayonisha Kaunteya
Murtaya Sambhavantiya
Murtaya Sambhavantiya
Tasam Brahma Mahad Yonir
Tasham Brahma Mahatyonir
Aham Bija Pradapita.
Aham Bija Pradapita.
Okay, please chant.
Sarvayonisha Kaunteya Murtaya Sambhavantiya Tasam Brahma Mahatyonir Aham Bija Pradapita.
Okay, so translation and purport. It should be understood that all species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by birth in this material nature, and that I am the seed-giving father, purport, Pita, father. In this word, it is clearly explained that the Supreme Personality of God, Krishna, is the original father of all living entities. The living entities are combinations of material nature and spiritual nature. Such living entities are seen not only on this planet, but on every planet, even on the highest where Brahma is situated. Everywhere there are living entities within the earth. There are living entities even within water and within fire. All these appearances are due to Mother material nature or Krishna and Krishna's seed-giving process. The purport is that the material world is impregnated with living entities who come out in various forms at the time of creation according to their past deeds. So, this is on the same line that Krishna is telling that so in one way, he's telling that he is the cause of this creation, and also all the living entities and everybody is related to him because he is the father, Pita of all living entities. And so when we say creation, it's not only the creation of earthly planet where we stay or other earthly planets, but all the universes. So universe includes so many planets and so many different entities that we don't know, maybe. So on the sun, this is a fiery planet. So there will be entities who have fiery bodies. So Neptune or Pluto, there is more watery planets or planets where the gas is more. So there may be the watery bodies or subtle bodies. So in each planet, logically, what Krishna is saying that on everywhere there are living entities in different forms. So earth, water, fire, air, ether, these are the 5 elements. So earthly are we because we are very gross. Water, earth, water we can see in the sea also, right? But the body is gross body. But on the Devatas, on the higher planets, it is said that their body is very watery, not gross and subtle. So Vayu is more. So all these 5 elements in different proportion will have different bodies as required in that particular um, atmosphere on that particular planet. So, see, in Bhagavad Gita or in Bhagavatam, it's very clearly mentioned that living entities are everywhere. And so scientists also, nowadays scientists also searching for living entities, right, everywhere. Is there anybody in the universe apart from us? Right, that's the always attraction for many people, including this, not only scientists, but say me, I am also very interested to know if we can find somebody, some living things outside Earth. So everybody is interested in that, and scientists are also trying to search on the Mars. They are searching Moon. They are searching now different planets. They are searching. I read that NASA has sent something on the Sun also. So they are preparing. So very simple thing is Mars has very different atmosphere than Earth, but we the scientists were able to study the planet, and they created a machine which can land there, and it can send back the data. So our intelligence is such that we can create some instruments that can go in different atmospheres. So that is our capacity. So we think that is a very um, extraordinary thing, right? That we are able to send the satellites on different planets. Also, there is theory of UFO. Right? Some scientists say the UFO are already on Earth. On Earth, there are already some people who are not from Earth. They are living. There are so many theories like this. So, in Shastra, it is said that okay, living entities are everywhere, but we need some evidence, proof. So the search is going on because it is always interesting. So, but the intelligent man, what he will say, okay, the Shastra says, yeah, so living entities are everywhere, so okay, it's everywhere. So, but it's an interesting topic to analyze and see the proof. So there's so many processes, so many experiments going on. And someday we will find, right, the living entities in different forms. Maybe there are living entities on Mars also, but they have different body that we cannot see, or our machines cannot trace, cannot see. They are there, but how to find them? That somehow we will, in the near future, sometimes we'll know. But if the Shastra is taken reference, then there will be a different angle to analyze. Is there a fiery body or something like that? But Krishna is telling that he is the father of everyone, and he is he impregnates the jivas into the material prakriti, and then the prakriti starts working. Srimad Bhagavatam gives very detailed explanation how this happens and how the Mahat Tattva or Brahma changes, and the cross manifestation take place. All this is very elaborately explained in Bhagavatam. It's very interesting, but few things it's very difficult to comprehend by our material mind. So we have to accept few things, how water converts into sound, all those things. But it's interesting to read and understand the sequence of creation, what Krishna is telling. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is giving summary, so he's telling, okay, I am the father, I give the jivas or living entities and prakriti. This together, everything starts. So now from this point onwards, Krishna will start explaining about the three gunas, how they affect once the creation starts. Once the living entities are in prakriti, how they are affected by these modes. That Krishna will start explaining now, how these gunas are. So till this time, he has given the importance of understanding these three gunas and its knowledge, and then how the jivas are brought into prakriti. So he is the cause of that. And now the three gunas, how these three gunas evolve the creation, and how the Jiva gets entangled in this Prakriti by the gunas. So that will come from next shloka. So we'll see that from tomorrow. Okay, so one way to look at the world is through Shastra and one way through scientific study. But ultimately both will reach at certain point to the same conclusion. So when that will happen, that we don't know. Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. So any comments? Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for joining.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.